Hi, amigas.
Hi, amigos. Welcome back to another episode of Sanity Session.
Yes, our special Valentine's Day episode. Woo!
Highly requested, and we brought you guys a special guest. Her name is Storm McQueen. Round of applause. Yay! Come here, bitch.
Hey, girl.
Hi, amigas.
Hi, Storm.
Amigos, and everything in between.
Oh,
Love it. We're glad to have you on Sanity Session.
Well, thank you for having me.
yes, we are so excited.
Same.
So, Storm, give us a little background so our listeners can just fall in love with you.
I mean, I'm beautiful, I'm gorgeous, and single. Oh, not that kind of background. Well, as you can see,
What is this, Tinder? I'm just kidding.
Okay. Is it? Swipe right. Is it right?
Is it Grindr?
Doesn't matter. But if you can't tell, I am not a biological woman, nor a man, nor a he, she. I'm a drag queen.
Yes, we love it.
Yes.
So I'm a performing artist / designer / entrepreneur / working mom. I don't have any kids, but yeah. And you can catch me on Instagram at Storm McQueen, Facebook, Twitter, OnlyFans.
We're plugging in real fast.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to
Wasted no time. I'm just kidding.
You're welcome.
Hey, now work.
Okay, bye, I'm done.
But but can we talk about this look that you're serving, Storm?
Girl.
Of this.
I love it. It's
Gonna
that
do this
purple.
tonight.
What is it? That purple rain? No, I'm just kidding.
This is I just woke up,
She
She
got
woke up like
diamonds on her
this.
neck.
Just kidding.
A cute little
called Gorgeous
A body
Beauty Goddess.
suit.
Like, bodysuit.
I love it.
It's a dress.
Oh, she's wearing a dress
For one.
I love it. I love it.
like a lady should.
Thank you.
So,
Honeybee is
Nikki.
my longtime friend, you guys.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
I was just going to ask you about that. I was just going to be like, how did you guys meet?
So I'm the only person that can call her Honeybee because we have been friends since we were in middle school.
Yeah.
We've been friends since middle school. We're both from a little small town. I know you didn't want to disclose the town because you're famous now or whatever, but
They'll find you. Just
But yeah,
kidding.
Storm and I met when we were in middle school, and then we kind of just continued our friendship into high school, besties, and now we're grown
Who are you again?
adults. I swear we're best friends. So, Storm, you were just recommending, you said no she and no Forever 21 because they copied Ariana Grande and they're getting sued.
Yeah, they still deny it, so I don't really support them. But companies like Old Navy, H&M,
Mhm.
and so they do have their own designers, or at least in-house designers for the most part. But maybe not H&M. But at the end of the day, as long as you feel sexy and confident, that's cute. But as far as guys go,
That better be a dog toy, not what I think it is. I'm just kidding.
We're already getting the sex toys ready for Valentine's Day.
it is a Valentine Day special. So we're trying them out. We're testing merchandise.
But
Nice
I know
sponsors.
you mentioned confidence is key, regardless of what you wear, regardless of how you look. Confidence is key. But I feel like like just me as a mom, I'm a mom to 3 kids, and, I've been married for a while. And so even though I consider myself to be somewhat confident in everything, but like body wise, I'm not going to be like super confident in like, this lingerie or whatever, because obviously the models that you see on any site that you shop on, they're skinny, they're freaking like, serving that lingerie look. But like for us girls, I know. I was like, Storm, I know I saw you in one of those ads. I was just kidding. But like for me, like, it's kind of like intimidating.
No, and I totally get it. I mean, I totally do get it. But at the same time, like, I mean, everybody knows their body, right? And it's like,
that's true.
My only best tips to you as far as fashion goes, it's like as long as, like I said, as long as you feel confident in it, it doesn't matter.
That's true.
And we can see your cute little fupa, your little bag roll, whatever. As long as you feel confident in it, that's the best thing I can give you as far as tip goes. But fashion-wise, what's really in right now, we're going back into the 90s. 90s are becoming a thing.
Okay,
people are really
that's
like,
true.
oh, the 90s are such a new thing. I'm like, that was like 10 years ago. I'm not trying to expose my age, but like. It literally feels like it was like yesterday, and it's like, we're back into like the thin little spaghetti straps, like this little ugly kitten heel that I detest.
The
Don't do it.
heels?
We're stiletto. Yeah. But like something a little more form-fitting, suede. I'm like,
that's really pretty.
Like it's really in right now.
You know what? I have seen suede. That's true.
Yeah, like you have to like a little bit stay with the trends, but like just be you, like. If you can honestly tell when it's not something new, like if you see, let's for instance, Miley Cyrus wearing, what is she wearing nowadays? I don't know, a jock strap, for instance, because that's what's in and fashionable. That's what's coming down the runway, and in Paris Fashion Week. Yeah, that's Miley being Miley, but it's like it doesn't fit.
The normal, like average person,
and like most people won't feel like, well, why can she wear that but not me? And it's like, again, fashion's different. It's all like perspective based. There's so many different designers. Just because Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Balenciaga, all these top end designers are in right now, doesn't mean, and they've always been in. They're never gonna go to fashion. They're like staples. But just because of like what's trending right now with like music, social media, celebrities, it doesn't mean that that's the norm or that's what you have to go into.
Right.
But like, just as long as you kind of have like your set style, I have a good friend of mine who I met in LA who's more into like the whole like retro, like 90s, retro, how do I say it? I don't want to offend people, the internet.
I was going to say,
cancel.
this was so good. I'm just kidding.
I have very strong opinions, but the whole into like that kind of like, oh, now she's French. I'm nervous.
It's okay. I really agree with what Storm says. Like, I'm not the most fashion forward person, but I do what I feel comfortable in. And like Storm said, it's important to love yourself first, and then that confidence is going to exude on everything that you wear. So do you have any outfits ready for Valentine's Day, Amita?
Okay, so I mean, I remember Leti when we were talking about like, how you had a conversation with Storm, and like one of her top tips was don't wear red. And I was like,
I told you.
Really? Oh my God. So I was laughing because I kid you not, like I have an outfit and it's red, and I'm like, girl, don't tell me I have to go find another
one. Apparently. Why do you say that, Storm? Is that because it's cliche to wear red and pink on Valentine's Day?
Yes and no. At the end of the day, like I said, wear what makes you comfortable. If red makes you feel comfortable on Valentine's Day, then do it. To me, as an actual fashion designer who has a degree, right? That's why I want to say that first. To me, I would not like the first thing I run to for Valentine's Day, it's not red. Obviously I know I'm wearing like a muted pink kind of more like mauve color, which is like to me is a little more understated.
Is that what you're going for? Okay.
Yeah. But it's like, I'm not going to be like, a hot pink what you see like on a candy box sticker or like, super bright red. To me, it's very corny, very cliche. I do see it in a sense more with like teachers and like moms. No offense, Abby, I know your mom, but it's like, you know, like in that realm, like it's cute. Like, you know, you don't have much time to like plan or think about it because you have other important things.
It's true.
You know, a single mom of 0, you know, I don't have anything to worry about besides myself. So like, I have all the time in the world, basically, besides be working to plan my outfits, you know, if I'm going on a date, you know, my look.
I think, like, for me, like, the color red, I do not wear it often. And, like, I had read a while back, like, the color red, like, really, like, stands out in a male's eye, right? It could be women, too. Like, I think you really notice when someone's wearing red because it's such a bright color. And so I think that's why, like, I like to choose it. I don't wear red very often. I mean, I know I'm wearing red right now, but, of course, it's our V-Day episode. But I think that's why, because I feel like, you know, it kind of stands out. But then again, like, I think muted tones are very pretty. Like you said, mauve is one of my favorite tones. Like, I always get clothes in that color. And of course, like, to me, black is just hands down. It makes you look, you know, like you're strong,
like
you're confident.
With like a red lipstick. That's really cute.
See, and that's
that would be cute. Yeah.
Like,
that's cute.
Like, it's, and I get it. Like, red is a freaking sexy color. It is.
I do think it is. Yeah.
Like, sex, you know. And I do agree. Like, you know, not everybody can pull off red. When you feel confident and wear it. But I feel like for Valentine's Day, at least to myself, I don't like to be like corny cheesy. I'm a drag.
Yeah, it's cliche. You're right. It really is.
You know, so it's like if you want to stand out, if you want to be, you know, pardon my language, that bitch at the restaurant, you know, I mean, I know we're like in a pandemic, so you really can't hang out and start putting like, but it's like, I want to blend into the background. I mean, there's another girl in red. Great. You know, there's another girl in pink. You know,
that's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, like, I want to like show my personality and show where I look best in. And I do strongly believe in, like, you know, that sexy black dress. Like, to me, that's the most high fashion. Especially
black
if
is
you want to
always
look
sexy.
like,
I agree.
Yeah, like, if you want to look like straight up off the runway, you know, like you just came up from Milan, you know, like, oh yeah, Saint-Tropez. Bury that, like, wear black, wear a muted color, wear something that's like different.
What about
like,
white? What do you think of white?
Yeah, if you want to wear white, wear white. Like, like you said, like, throw on a red lip, you know, maybe a smoky red eye, like, that's more sultry.
Maybe
more,
make it stand out with your makeup.
Yeah, stand out, then, like, wear a red wig. Who knows?
Oh, I love that.
Like, if you're going to wear a red dress, it's like, okay, Becky, you know, like, Stacy and Marty over there are both wearing a red dress. Like, what makes you stand out?
That's I like true. That. What do you suggest for the men, Storm?
So, don't be basic.
Don't be basic.
You know, yeah, because for the past years, men have like stood in the shadows of like women. Obviously, women are the main focal points, and we are. You know, we're beautiful, we're stunning, we're gorgeous.
As we should be. I was just kidding.
We shower, for the most part. But you know, like, guys are coming up. Like, men's fashion is coming up so much. Like, there's so many changes where, like, you know, if you want to dress a little more street or whatever. But I do think with Valentine's Day, though, you have to keep it classy. And
I would
like,
say step it up,
to me, than like a nice tuxedo, you know, something a little more form-fitting. Like, if you know, if you're a bigger guy, like someone I know, not me, out of drag, but you know, like, you know, wear something. I'm a woman. But like, you know, you can wear something, you know, that as long as it makes you comfortable, cute, but like, you know, like a nice leather jacket, maybe like a nice rust color, you know, shirt. Right now, you know, it's kind of cold. It's great.
At least on the
I think it's cold.
Even on the East Coast, it's pretty cold. Yeah.
I mean, I know Valentine's Day is like a evening type, you know, holiday, more like dinner, you know, whatever. So it's like, you know, turtlenecks are really in right now. So that, to me, that's very attractive. Like, a guy who
I do think a turtleneck on a guy is a good look.
Yeah, and any shade, whether it's nude, white, black. Like, again, if you want to go corny and like, if you're going to go corny, go all the way. Like, wear red, you know, wear red shoes, red underwear, like.
With hearts.
Red hearts, yeah, like the hearts, the flowers. The
I told Giovanni he has to wear underwear with my face on him. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, go all the way. But if you're just going to wear red because, it's Valentine. It's like St. Patrick's Day. Like, it's green. It's St. Patrick's Day. I have to wear green. Like, it's Valentine's. You don't have to wear that. But if you are, because that's how what makes you feel sexy, wear something more muted, like a mauve. With reds, you can wear something more deeper, like an oxblood, a maroon. You know,
I love
these sensual colors that are a little more like, something that like will just make you stand out from the pack of,
I think that like turtleneck look with like a pea coat or like a, some kind of coat, it just looks so good. Yeah.
Girl, especially if you have a beard. But if you don't have a beard, even better. I just like men.
Is that your preference? Is that what you're going to hint to the amigos and amigas?
I just like men.
Men in general.
We love it.
Leti, you didn't let me ask you. Did you get an outfit for Carlos or what?
Girl, I've been so busy. I have not. But, my girl Storm over here is about to give us some tips and tricks for sexy time on Valentine's Day.
Take notes. I'm just kidding.
Where's your notebook?
No.
No, but as far as like sexy time goes and things like that, like especially for my working moms, you don't have time sometimes, to get ready for 5 hours like someone that I may not be named.
With purple hair.
And beautiful skin. But, like sometimes it just has to happen at night, As long as you get it done and as long as you get your little happy Valentine's Day on, chitty chitty bang bang, that's all that matters. But like lingerie to me, I feel like it's more sexy and like more required for Valentine's Day than any other day. I mean, your anniversary, your honeymoon and all that stuff counts, obviously, right? But like Valentine's Day is where you need to really turn it on. Not just because you have to, everybody else is doing it, but it's like, if you're going to do it, do it. But as far as like, we feel a little insecure because you have a little fupa, maybe you have kids, maybe there's like a lot of pizza, hamburgers, I got a burger. They do have now like high-waisted underwear that is still very sexy, it depends on the length, depends on the look.
That's true. Some are into that.
Yeah, and it's like, I do strongly believe like you can't splurge on those things because it's worth it. Like, it'll get you in the mood once you're in the mood.
Yeah.
You feel yourself. You feel like once you put it on, you go to the restroom, you like shimmy into it, and you're like, damn, I look like a bad bitch. Like once you come out and your man's like, bing, let's go. Like very that, like.
What if?
And I think I can probably, go ahead, Leti.
I've seen like lingerie that's really complicated, Storm. What if somebody has an outfit malfunction? How can somebody recover from that? How would Storm recover from an outfit malfunction? Lingerie.
Well, one, I don't have those because I am Storm McQueen. But two, as a more complicated, like bondage, very like strappy number. Yeah. I feel like a lot of women try to go for those because that's what they think their men want. At the end of the day, most men just want to get naked. Oh. I know my man does. And he's not real, so. But it's like, no, for real, but like all those like strappy numbers, like like let's say Spencer's, you go to Spencer's and you have like this big old complicated thing, you're looking at it, it looks like a fishnet, and you're like, how the hell did I put this on? Like
it's only 3 strings.
Yeah, like you're like, where goes where, what covers what? Like I have insecurities here in the stomach area, maybe the underarm, something, and it's like, why are you trying all that? At the end of the day, it's gonna come off. Like you're making it more difficult for him to just be like, hello.
It's probably going to get ripped anyway.
Yeah, so it's like, just keep it simple. Like a nice, looking thong, if you're not into thongs, a nice panty, a nice underwear, maybe like a nice little baby doll dress. The nice thing about baby dolls is they hide a little bit of like
they're
more
loose,
areas, like the fupa and stuff like that. And it's like, you get to still feel your fantasy, especially to have maybe some ostrich feathers, maybe the color. That's where you could bring the red in. It's a little more sensual. It's, only made to be seen by your significant other.
I don't think I've ever actually looked at something with feathers, but that would be cute.
Yeah.
Feathers are fun. Like, they just give you that like extra, especially if you like to be extra. I know some girls like to do, and some guys, like throw in a bow and call it a day. You're like, hi, I'm here. Unwrap me.
I love that. I love that.
I swear those like strappy numbers, like I don't think I'd ever go for them because I feel like they're made for like 0% fat people. But I'm just kidding.
Think if you're gonna do that, you need to like try it on before. Like it can't be like the sexy time cannot be the first time that you're trying on something like that. Especially if you
true,
have some
because I'm not trying to look like a
works.
freaking encased sausage in it. You know what I mean?
What's wrong with that? Sausage is kind of hot.
Who doesn't like sausage? I'm just kidding.
No, but yeah, I mean, you guys are right. I mean, definitely try it on before that because you don't want to be like the day of and be like, oh, where the hell does my right leg go? Hokey pokey, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the other game? Then you spin in those colors.
Hokey pokey.
Twister, where you like Twister, where you're trying to like struggling and like finding your place, like with all the straps. Like,
imagine. I think one year I didn't try it on, and so the day of, like, I went to put it on. Tell me why it didn't even fit. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, so don't be me. Don't be me.
Why are you coming for Fashion Nova? Honeybee is like coming for all the brands that he like really doesn't support.
It's not that I don't support them. They just rip off designers. Point blank period. Moving on. But I mean, if you like, let's say Abby this year wants to try on that strappy number, go for it, sis. Like if it's gonna bring you to that tier where like you feel like a bad bitch and you're like, this is what's gonna turn him on. This is what he was asking for me. This is what he was looking at. I don't know, like Netflix nowadays has been coming through with that, adult content. And
it really has.
That's what like maybe you're like, oh, he's very Christian Grey this year. Like maybe I should amp it up and level up to him.
Dang.
Like then go for it. I'm not saying don't do it just because someone like my sis will look cute. No, I'm saying my actual sister, but like my friends, my amigas may not feel comfortable in that strap. And it doesn't mean you don't have to do it, bitch. I'm gonna wear that one Valentine's Day. I don't know for who, but I'm gonna wear one just because.
For yourself.
For yourself. Do it for you.
Like, I think it's important that you say that because you don't need to have a significant other to feel good on Valentine's Day because it's also about friendship, right?
It's true.
Oh, it's not?
What kind of friends do you have?
Girl, I was single for a long time before I met Carlos. Ain't no man wanted to commit. But like it's okay if you don't have a Valentine's Day date or any plans because Abby and I have available. Yes, hit up Storm. But Amiga, do you have any Valentine's Day plans set already?
So it's like kind of hard because, obviously we're still in a pandemic and a lot of places are closed, like for indoor dining. And, I have 3 kids. And so it's like, I'm not that person. And Leti, you've kind of talked about it where I'm like, hey, can somebody watch my kids? If I'm that person that's like, okay, well, if I do something special for Valentine's Day, it's for my whole family. It's not just, for Giovanni. Obviously, nighttime is different, but like the whole like day process, I like to include my kids in it. And so I think like for a few years now, even last year, we like to order Tahoe Joe's. They do dinner for 2 special because like for me, I need to have steak on Valentine's Day, some kind of meat. For dinner to eat, okay? Just kidding. But so we always do like the dinner for 2 and we'll get like, something small for the kids. And it's just something that like I don't have to cook. Do I love to cook? Yeah. Could we cook? But like, I don't know. I love looking forward to that. It's just kind of been something we do every year for Valentine's Day. So for me, that's kind of special to me because we don't eat out. So picking up dinner is like special. But I think we're just probably going to do that, I think. And then I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead, to be honest. Like, I failed this year. I need to like put more thought into it.
Year.
Like Storm said, like, you know, you working moms, you guys, you know, don't really have a lot of time to plan things. And so, yeah, I'm really lagging, but I'm trying to figure out like how to make it special for my kids, because even like this year, they're not even passing out freaking Valentine's Day card at school because of like all the pandemic. So now it's like, okay, how am I going to make this special for them too? So I guess
they're gonna
like
pass out Valentine's Day cards to the neighbors,
to each other.
No, that's really true. I've been to the store and all of the Valentine's Day cards are on the shelves. Like my nieces asked me to buy them, and I'm like, for what? Like, who are you going to give them to if you're not at school? Yeah. I think this year Valentine's Day is on a Sunday, right?
Yeah, it's on a weekend.
So there's no.
So what are you gonna do, Leti? What are you gonna do?
You know, I'm not really. Don't come for me, Amigas and Amigos. I'm not really that big on Valentine's Day. Like, I know some girls make a huge deal. I read an article that said that this is like this Valentine's Day is like the Super Bowl for women. I am not one of those women. For me, it's just honestly, it's another day. Like, I would appreciate like my significant other to give me a gift? Of course. Do I expect it? Yes. I'm just kidding. No, but it's really, for me, it's just like another day. Like, I know a lot of people and mostly the women hype it up a lot. But because it's on a weekend this year, I was thinking, you know, Carlos and I can probably just do like a little campfire, him and I maybe watch the movies that day. Maybe I could cook something up in the kitchen because your girl's a chef now. I'm kidding. I'm not. But, you know, nothing's set in stone, to be honest. I did read online, like, some tips, like, you can watch movies, but I think we're just going to do, like, a little bonfire, like, him and I, like, in the backyard, play some music, maybe play some games. But that's it. Honestly, I don't have anything planned other than that. What about you, Storm?
Yes.
I'm single as a Pringle, ready to mingle, you know. Mm-hmm. But I do want to touch base on what Abby said real quick. For those working moms, you know, there's no shame on that. Keep doing your thing. You have to, you know, feed your kids at the end of the day. But I do appreciate that you want to include your kids, because at the end of the day, like, Valentine's Day is about love, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, you love your kids. You want to show them what love is. You know, it's not just about, you know, cheesy hearts and, you know, dinners and things like that. It's like, although, like you said, it's one of the few nights of the year that you do go out and, you know, you get a steak, you know, maybe, I don't know, lobster, whatever the case is. Mm-hmm. But it's like, at least you want to include them, because on a personal note, I've had some friends and family who would be like, you know, oh, take care of my kids. Let me go get my boo thing on. And I'm like, for what? Like you said, Valentine's Day is just a normal day. Granted, we'll also probably be celebrating with someone. But, you know, it's like, it's not necessary. It's another casual day that, you know, you can have it any night of the day. Like, why does it have to be a specific day that you're going to show love to someone?
Yeah.
Like, why
and
can't
I think
it be
a lot of people
the
have that same viewpoint. Like, well, Valentine's Day is just another day. Like, I don't need to do that because I show my, you know, significant other or whatever, I show them that I love them every day. And I get it. But, like, for me, I'm like, I'm going to get you a card. I'm going to, like, do it because I would do that anyway. But I think even for my kids, they get so excited when they get things and stuff. And, like, for me, it's not about, oh, I should do this every day. Like, no, I'm not going to buy you a card every day, but, you know, I'm going to show you, you know, that I still love you after 13 years and all that. Like, yeah, it's like what, you know, one of those like marketed holidays, but I'm going to buy into it still, you know, just because it's still going to make me feel special. It's going to make my husband feel special. So why not? Like, it's not, you know, it doesn't have to just be Valentine's Day. It could be any other day. But yeah, I do get that a lot from some people where they're like, it's just another day. I don't need to do anything for them. And I would disagree.
Oh,
I was like, no, but like, no, and I totally agree. But at the same time, like, of course, do it. Like I said, do that steak, you know.
It's totally up to you. Yeah.
Get your, what was it, Trader Joe's?
Trader Joe's. Yeah, she likes Trader Joe's. Yeah,
no, it's not Trader Joe's. It's Tahoe Joe's. Like, girl, that's a grocery store.
We don't got a Trader Joe's.
Never heard of her.
I was
but like, you know, like,
I'm like, yeah, it's Trader Joe's, honey.
I actually was like, you know, like, which is what most people do, which is great. You know, like, go ahead, do it. Like, it's cute. Like, if that's your tradition, keep it up. Like, your kids are gonna love it. You know, you have a son, right? I'm not too sure. How many? You have 3 kids?
Two
boys,
one
you know, you're
girl.
gonna show them what love is. You know, how your man treats you. What, you know, how he makes you happy. How to treat a woman or a man. You know, whatever the case is. But it's like at the end of the day, like, you're showing them like, this is what you do. It's the smallest things that matter.
Yeah,
you know, like
that's
Letty,
true.
Letty's completely different. Instead of a steak, she wants a bonfire. Like, and like me growing up knowing her, you know, as one of my really best friends, like, I know that that's what, you know, she likes.
Yeah.
She's more outdoorsy. She's more, you know, like rather roasting marshmallows than, you know, making a steak or eating a steak. But it's like,
yeah, amiga, I like that you include your kids. And like one of the fond memories that I have growing up, my mom would, on Valentine's Day, we were little, and she would go to the dollar store and just get us like a little plush or something. And then she would gift us that. And I still remember that. Like, I tell my sister too and my brother, I'm like, you should do that for the kids. And we try to make them like little bags. Like, we have bags for the kids for Valentine's Day, because that's the stuff they remember, right? Like, you know, I think it's important to say, like, this is a holiday about love, not just about your, you know, sexy time.
Stormy, what you said is right. Yeah.
I actually, maybe that's why I'm gonna like a little like more cold-hearted. I mean, I am single, but growing up, I grew up pretty poor, and like my parents never bought me Valentine's Day cards because they couldn't afford them. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's $1, but $1 back then was a lot. Yeah. And I remember, like, you know, you would give the big ones or the shinier ones or the fancier ones to your friends, and like, sad story, tear. But then I was like, I never got to experience that because I never got to give them away or, you know, anything like, because we couldn't really afford them. And so like, also maybe that's why I push, like, you know, do whatever makes you feel better, do what makes you feel good. And then it's just a holiday. Yeah. But like, as long as you feel confident to it, because I didn't have that. You know, I wasn't able to be like, oh, let me give it to my crush. Here you go, Jimmy or whatever his name is. You know,
Jimmy, don't lie, say his name.
I mean, we're all Mexicans. And that's, Jimmy.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of, like, you're right. Everybody has different experiences with Valentine's Day. You're right.
I like that you touched on the fact that you actually get your husband something, amiga, because I was having a conversation with family and friends, and the men don't always get something on Valentine's Day. I thought it was just the norm to, like, you know, like, you reciprocate a gift.
Yeah,
but
so
apparently not. Apparently not. Sometimes the men don't get a gift. So ladies, if you are going to celebrate Valentine's Day, I think it's equally as important to, you know, get a gift for the men too.
So
what do you think, Storm?
I totally agree. I'm very, you know, like, you know, you give what you take. And it's like, how can you expect flowers, mariachi, dinner, a ring?
Giovanni, how come you don't give me mariachi? No, just kidding.
Some, you know, and you can't even give back like a box of chocolates, maybe a cologne. You know, like, you're the one that's gonna smell it. Maybe a good pair of underwear. You know, I know some of those men have ripped underwear in between their thighs.
We got some funky underwear.
Is it me, or do men never get rid of ripped underwear? Because I'm like, dude, these are over. These have been over for months. Like, why am I still folding?
There's a big old hole. You can put your whole head through it. Like, hi.
Dude,
and then I'm like, this still works. And I'm like, no.
That's a good gift for men underwear. Yes. You know what? One of my cousins, she does embroidery, and she was talking about, actually, no, she actually gave her husband some underwear, like boxer briefs with her face on it, like ironed on.
TikTok.
That's a good Valentine's Day present.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok.
Right in the front too, like in the groin area, like with your face on.
I forgot her name. Sorry, girl. But she had like property of mine and like established this and that. Like, to me, that's really corny, but also it's like something I would do.
That is
personalized,
But at the same time, I'm like, you know, like, what else am I going to give you? You know, like, I don't know. This is my territory. I'm gonna mark it. And what's the best way to do that? With underwear. Put a stamp on it. Put your face on it.
For a tattoo. No, I'm just kidding. But I think any form of thought, like anything, whether it's corny or not, it just shows that you thought of them. And it's just the thought that counts. They're not lying when they say that it's the thought that counts. I know there's some people that are way more materialistic and they're like, no, I better get a brand new computer or something huge that they can post on Instagram. Because a lot of times now people flex, whatever their man do or whatever they get, dude.
Can we leave that out? That's a tip that in 2021, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to be flexing our gifts on Instagram, because sometimes I feel like that's what puts a lot of pressure on the holiday. Like everybody's trying to outdo the other person.
That's true.
When in reality, like you said, amiga, it's the thought that counts. Even if it's something very small, like a box of chocolates, hey, they thought of you. Like it does not have to be this huge thing that you need to flex on Instagram. At least not for me. And honestly, and nobody wants to see what you got.
I will tell you, the one thing I look forward to, because Giovanni does this every year, he gets a card for me, and then he gets a card from each of the kids for me. And they each write in their little cards and stuff. And usually when he gives me a card, he writes a full blown part of it. And for me, that's what's the most important, because I've always told him letters to me are so important. I could keep them forever,
Yeah.
And so that's what I look forward to. And it's something simple. He always does buy me something. He'll buy me, I don't know, whatever he thinks of that day. For me though, I usually get him a card, and then I'll get one card for the kids, and then they'll sign the one card. So I don't go all crazy like he does. But I always like to get him little snacks that he likes, because I know he's gonna eat them. They're gonna be used. So and he doesn't really use cologne. That's why I can't I can get him cologne. But I'm you don't wear cologne every day. So that one bottle that I got you 2 years ago, you still have in the bathroom. So for me,
as long as he smells good.
That's
true. I should, huh? But he only uses Dove.
As long as you thought about it,
yeah.
I am a little more materialistic. Give me a laptop, great. I'll post it on Twitter, Instagram, social media, everything. Sorry, you can't come for me. I'm still gonna do it, but don't be that last minute Baddie who buys a gift from the side of the street. I support my street vendors all the time.
I'm glad you said that, Storm. I am so glad you said that, because we can tell when it's a last minute gift. We can tell.
You were driving home and you saw the lady in the corner selling those bears with that carnation bouquet with the one rose. It's you're not thinking of me. And I'm not saying you need to get me a full bouquet of roses, but it's get me something that reminds me. Like you said, snacks. You get your husband snacks. Whether it's your favorite snack, maybe it's not a cologne. Maybe it's for ladies right now, makeup is really trending. Maybe it's a new outfit. Maybe it's just a gift card.
Yeah.
I would much rather get that than a gift that I really don't like. I'm oh, great, I love it. And you never wear it. Give me a gift card. But as long as you thought about it, and then someone just
and you planned
a stuffed animal, you're not gonna keep. Maybe you'll toss it. Maybe your dog will eat it. Or those bouquets that will die in 2 days.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with Honeybee. Support your street vendors, but maybe, get them a little bit something so they know that you thought about them, right? I'm not really a flowers girl. Don't give me flowers because they're going to die. Give me something that I can use, something that is practical. If you see that I need a new sweater, which I don't, give me a sweater. I don't like.
So you want a sweater?
Don't we always need new sweaters? Just kidding.
You're ready to flex a different sweater in every meeting that I have. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, you need to support your street vendors, guys. Support your street vendors, but maybe amp it up a little bit with a gift card, like Honeybee.
But it just
I wouldn't buy an elote, you know what I mean? I don't consider that last minute. I'm just kidding.
Some churros and a raspado,
something. But it's you can tell when you come home with that little bouquet of flowers, and that's all you come home with. I'm you forgot.
Yeah.
Either you celebrate it or you don't. And if you do celebrate it, you can't forget. If you don't, cool.
That's true. And if you don't, I think it should be both ways if you don't. You know what I mean? I think it's kind of tough when it's one-sided. Oh, well, she celebrates it, but I don't. So I'm going to accept whatever she gives me, but I'm not going to give her anything. I feel like it should be fair.
Yeah, I agree as well.
We're in 2021, Biden's president, and Kamala's vice president. We're in a new era. equal rights.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
I agree, Honeybee. So do you have a song, Storm, that makes you feel like that beep on Valentine or any day actually?
Right now, maybe it's because of TikTok.
Of course.
But the whole Busted song, it just gets me in that mood.
Oh my God, yes.
Copyright, so don't trademark us. But then they're like, whatever song gets you in the mood. There's a couple of other songs, something by the Pussycat Dolls gets me in the mood. I just feel like a bad bitch. I'm like, you can't touch this. Little Mix is cute for me too. I don't know what about you?
I don't know right now. Like any reggaeton song is making me feel like that beach.
Yeah,
like, I
Peta. Just kidding.
Peta, I love that song. But I'm really not like a person who is going. I do, but honestly, my playlist is all over the place.
No, but you don't have to have a specific content, but like that one song, bam, it's on.
I'm gonna think about it. Amiga, do you have one?
Yeah, I've never used music to really get in the mood. For me, music has always just been to just, I don't know, just dance to or
get you in the mood, but does it make that one song that makes you feel like you can do anything and it just comes on and you're like, oh, where's Gio? Where you at? Let me twerk on him real quick.
Gio here right now.
That one,
I'm just kidding. You know what it is? And Leti, you're going to laugh. It's not songs that I listen to. I just love to sing along to songs. But when I'm doing my little reggaeton workouts, that to me, makes me feel I'm copying the moves from the trainer. And she does some really good moves of this lady on YouTube. So when I work out to her, I feel dang, I got these moves down. I don't know. I can't see what I'm doing. But I assume I look like her in the video. So that's what makes me feel. I don't know. It just makes me feel empowered a little bit.
You know what? For a while, who I felt really empowered by? Demi Lovato. Why? I love her.
Cool for the summer. Hello.
That's true. She has some good songs.
I like old Demi Lovato. Sorry Not Sorry. That was the song. Even though Carlos has not done me wrong. But I swear when that song came
we
on.
go for those songs where they cheated on us or they did us dirty.
Yeah,
that's my song.
Yeah, I feel her. I'm like, oh my God, Demi, can we be friends? Because you're making me feel like that bitch.
For Christmas, we have everybody usually, at least for most people, all I Want for Christmas Is You. Even something like that. It doesn't have to be corny or sexy. That one song that just gets you going, turns you on. Not turns you on, but
you get down to Christmas songs?
Flip that switch
No,
and it's just all I want for Christmas. Read that. No, but I did you're done about her last album was really good.
Were you having a seizure, honey?
Yeah. Hi.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Ambulance.
Just want to make sure you're okay, honey.
It's stunning.
She on fire. No, just
Okay, Girl on Fire. That's a good one too.
Oh, that's a good song for Alicia Keys. Yes.
So, do you have any other tips for Valentine's Day, Storm? Or are you ready to go find you a man's on Grindr?
Well, hi, amigos. Hit me up at Storm McQueen. I'm just kidding. No, I don't have any plans on the other tips besides the fact, just be mindful of what you do. If you're going to do it because it's coming from, because you feel pressured, because it's a holiday or everybody else is doing it. At the end of the day, it's my opinion. So don't feel like I'm attacking you if you're going to wear it. If you're going to wear it because it makes you feel sexy and that's the color that you want to wear it. I'll keep my opinions to myself. I'll be like, girl, you're blending in. But maybe change it up. Like I said, wear a deeper shade of it. But other than that, just do you, do what makes you happy. Lexi's going to have a bonfire. We all know that. So maybe I'll come roast some marshmallows with her.
Yes, you guys are all invited. Come play some games with me.
But other people have different, methods. I know people really like to go all the way out and go to fine dining, get champagne and strawberry, chocolate covered strawberries and the whole 9 yards, which is great. If that's what you're into.
That's
but
you,
it's don't feel bad because someone else is getting it and you're not. It's the other day, it's as long as my bills are paid, I'm happy.
Yeah, don't compare yourself. Like I said earlier, like the social media puts a lot of pressure on this holiday, and not just that, but don't feel pressured or because your significant other just got you a box of chocolates. Hey, like Abby said, it's the thought that counts. And if you're gonna wear
don't
any,
act like you ain't gonna eat them. No, I'm just kidding.
Right? One year I gave Carlos some chocolates and he did not share. I still hold it against him. So share your chocolates with your significant other.
Yes, definitely share.
He's dirty.
Oh, you're still pressed.
I'm still pressed. I hope he's hearing this.
And she wants a sweater.
And I want a sweater, honey. And Abby and I always like to, let you guys know that, just be confident. Love yourself. Or what
Absolutely.
If you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else?
There you go.
That's true. Period. On period. I'm glad you said that though, Storm, because like Letty is different from me. Like what I see as a good time it's completely different from hers. And I'm sure everybody has a completely different idea. Like it's totally fine to have a babysitter and go out and just you and your husband time, or your husband and your husband, or whichever, I think that's perfectly fine too. And whatever makes you feel special and connected, I think that's like that quality time with, yourself or, your partner. So, I'm glad that you said that, because not everybody's idea of fun is like going to be my idea of fun. And that's okay. You're authentic to yourself, you're being you. And you're being honest, with him or her. And that's what's important. So I completely agree.
Yeah. Very well said, amiga. So we want to thank Storm for coming on Sanity Session.
Yes, we do. Thank you, Storm. You had great tips. I definitely took notes.
I mean, they're kind of dead, but yeah.
For the listeners or those that aren't watching it on YouTube, she was referring to the cute little hair.
Yeah, it's human, I swear.
Dang, it's on point. I will say that. It is on point.
Yeah, so thank you, Storm. Wig? I mean, your hair for Valentine's Day.
Letty, let me see you wear it on the next Sanity session.
That's all natural, girl.
The next TikTok budget challenge is Letty wearing my wig.
Oh my God, that would be so
she's gonna be like,
good.
I don't need an outfit for Valentine's Day. I just need one of Storm's hair.
Have you seen the TikTok where they just do the outline, the silhouette?
Oh my God, I was hearing about that.
Yeah, with the red lighting.
Yes, with the red lighting, the filter. I love those videos.
I read
do
that
one right now, Storm.
Some people can figure out how to take off the filter.
No way.
Yeah, I read that recently. Yeah, like there was even
like
a TikTok video.
Okay.
Yeah, so they said that they figured out how to take off the filter, and so like they can see like who the person is, like nearly nude or whatever, without the filter. So y'all be careful when you try to do them TikTok challenges.
Well, Storm already posted it on TikTok. So if you want to go expose Storm, follow her on all social medias. Everything is at Storm McQueen. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, amiga.
I don't think we've ever included our handle on there.
You swear you're making this a thing now. So follow us on Instagram at Sanity Sessions and
Sanity_session.
Oh, is it underscore? Okay, underscore. We've never done this. And then you can find.
I know. Can you tell?
And then you can find myself and Abby's personal Instagrams on there. Give your girls a follow.
Yes. All right. Thank you, guys. We look forward to our next episode. Bye, amigas.
Okay. Bye, amigas and amigos.
Bye.